Hello guys, hope you're doing well. If one factor multiplied by another, what can we do? Look at this formula. The derivative of u times v. U is the first function and v is the second function. So we have the first function as is times the derivative of the second function plus the second function as is times the derivative of the first. Okay? Or the derivative of f of x times g of x is equal f of x times the derivative of g of x plus g of x times the derivative of f of x. There is the product rule. I've given two forms of it. Both of them is correct and the same thing. Okay? For example, f of x is equal x plus 3 times x squared minus 2. So the first function times the second function will use the product rule. So f prime of x is equal the first function as is, so x plus 3 times the derivative of the second function, its power rule. So we have the derivative of x squared is equal to x and the derivative of any constant is nothing, plus the second function as is x squared minus 2 times the derivative of the first function. The derivative of x is 1 and the derivative of 3 is nothing, so we have 1. Okay, and if you have to, you can simplify this. So we have f prime of x is equal 2x times x is equal 2x squared plus 3 times 2x is equal 6x plus x squared minus 2 times 1 is equal x squared minus 2. So we have 2x squared plus x squared is equal 3x squared plus 6x minus 2. Okay, let's go to solve another example. F of x is equal 3x squared plus x times 4x cubed plus 2. So f prime of x is equal the first function as is 3x squared plus x times the derivative of the second function. So we use the power rule. We have 4 times 3 is equal 12x squared and the derivative of 2 is nothing, plus the second function as is 4x cubed plus 2 times the derivative of the second function. So we have the derivative of 3x squared is equal 6x plus the derivative of x is 1. That's it. And if you have to, you can simplify this. Okay? Number 3, if f of x is equal x cubed minus 5x squared plus 3 times x squared minus 2x plus 1. So f prime of x is equal the first function as is x cubed minus 5x squared plus 3 times the derivative of the second function is 2x minus 2 plus the second function as is x squared minus 2x plus 1 times the derivative of the second function is 3x squared minus 10x. Okay? Quotient rule, the derivative of u over v. If you have a fraction means one function divided by another, you should use quotient rule. We'll say a top and a bottom. So we write the bottom times the derivative of the top minus the top times the derivative of the bottom. over the bottom squared if the bottom is not equal to 0, okay? Or the derivative of f over g is equal g times f prime of x minus f of x times g prime of x over gx squared if g of x is not equal to 0. And if you wanna remember, it goes something like this. Low d high minus high d low over low low, okay? For example, f of x is equal x minus 1 over x plus 1. So f prime of x is equal low d high. Low means the bottom, x plus 1. D means the derivative high. So the derivative of high is equal 1 minus high d low. High is equal x minus 1. D low means the derivative of bottom is equal 1. Okay? Over low low means x plus 1 whole squared. Okay? So if you have to, you can simplify. Number 2, if f of x is equal x squared minus 1 over 3x minus 1, f prime of x is equal low d high. Low means 3x minus 1. D high means the derivative of the top. The derivative of x squared is equal 2x, and the derivative of minus 1 is nothing, minus high d low. High is x squared minus 1. D low means the derivative of 3x minus 1 is 3 over low low. Low low means 3x minus 1 times 3x minus 1 or 3x minus 1 whole squared. Okay? Number 3. If f of x is equal x squared minus x plus 1 over 1 minus x squared. So we have f prime of x is equal low d high. Low means 1 minus x squared. D high means the derivative of x squared minus x plus 1. The derivative of x squared is 2x minus x. The derivative of minus x is minus 1. And the derivative of plus 1 is nothing, minus high d low. High is x squared minus x plus 1 times d low means the derivative of 1 minus x squared. So the derivative of 1 minus x squared is minus 2x over low low means 1 minus x squared whole squared.